Alrighty, let's get this insanity started, shall we? Well then, that's new. Hello guys, you're Raptormon here, and welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello little hivelings, how you gorgeous people doing today? I'm okay. Not great. Little irritated. Kind of sad. But it is what it is. We're still funded. We're still funded on Kickstarter. So that's good. I got some sad news this morning. Was checking up on someone, and to my knowledge, given the fact that I see the activity, they're alive at the very least. So that's good. I don't know just how angry they are. I just know they're angry. Very angry. Hopefully I will learn the full breadth of why they are angry. So they're also angry at me. So hopefully I'll find that out soon. But until then, I will do my best not to let it, affect my mood today. No guarantees. Very much no guarantees right now. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Hopefully y'all are doing well. That's all I can hope for. I probably should make an update on the Kickstarter sometime today, since we're gonna take a nap, PT. Understandable. Go get some rest. Sorry, just trying to think and trying to take my mind off of what's going on. Needless to say, it might just be my migraine, but I am very confused. I am very confused. Okay. I'll boop ya if need be. But yeah. So, today gonna be working on some writing again. We're gonna go to the spaceship. Just gonna go ahead and pobble on over here. And hope that things load. Hey, they loaded. But yeah, I'm gonna need to run a few checks on various programs throughout today, so just be aware. But yeah, hopefully things will pick up. Hopefully nothing bad happens from stuff going on behind the scenes. Hopefully. I think that's the thing I'm most nervous about, is something going wrong or something getting taken to an area it shouldn't be. Oh. Anywho. Like I said, trying not to let this affect my mood, but I know me. It's very much going to. So the plan today is to attempt, emphasis on the term attempt, to do some world building. I'm gonna be working on lore book again, because I need to write down more notes before I can continue chapter 5. I have to retool a good chunk of the Hydra Head stuff, because there's been developments that have been made that weren't recorded. Well, understandably, they weren't recorded in the sketchbook. So I will have to cross-reference notes, delete stuff from the sketchbook. Well, at least the sketchbook notes, I should say. But yeah. on another note, random note, I did eventually get that spirit called Noodle Doo. I'll go ahead and read that off. But similar to how Voo to-dos, I probably should have that as a common spirit. I have so many to-do lists. Manifestations of unfinished tasks. Noodle doos are the manifestations of too many takeout deliveries. Their bodies and markings are rumored to be a mishmash of discarded takeout containers and previously ordered meals. Contrary to what you'd expect, noodle doos don't crave unhealthy food. Their hauntings are in fact their way of trying to encourage better eating habits. They're not very good at it, as it comes off a little too spooky. Noodle doos love leftovers. They can magically enhance the flavor of any day-old meal to taste freshly made, and will gladly do so to make sure no perfectly good food goes to waste. Felt that. And so we just have... looks like 2? Yeah, we just have 2 spirits left in the kitchen. Let's see. Grilled to perfection. Best prepared during breakfast. The easy one part of this is going to be the spirit. You can kind of tell based on the shape. I'll just have a blue one. So it says during breakfast. And then it says something about grilling. Maybe this one? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we'll be going after this spirit. Once again, gonna be doing the whole 20 minutes writing, like focus in, and then 10 minutes, you know, resting and getting liquids and stuff. Oh, yeah. Hopefully nothing blows up today. We'll find out. But with that, I probably should open my my laptop again. One moment. I'm a little scared, I guess. No 2 words about it. I'm scared. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. But I am. So let me get the file I need to do, which is going to be the bar lizards. I think once I write down the bar lizards and the bovine, I should be able to work on chapter 5. Because those are the 2 that I need for the farmer's district. I might do the desert calabawa, but we'll see. Calabao. But we'll see. So I'm gonna start with the barapedes. Oh, I probably should get music set up. Hold on. You can tell I'm a little off kilter today. Well, I'm very off kilter today. Let's be real. Alright. Media. Open file. That file. I do not feel like listening to A Hat in Time. That feels too happy. Same thing with Banjo-Kazooie, sadly. Maybe... Let's see, where's Inscription? I'll probably go back to like Donkey Kong, Banjo, or you know what? Let's do this one, Firewatch. It kind of solemn. Yeah. hopefully I'll start feeling better soon. Sooner rather than later. But only time will tell. Well, time and a response, but I'm a little afraid of the response at this point. Not gonna lie. Alright, so, like I said, let me grab my sketchbook again. I've had this thing since, like, high school, I realize, and I'm surprised it's still in one piece. I think it cost me $10? See, there's the bovine. There's Miss Slugs. Juno hair. Guess I'll start with the bovine since that's the one I found first. Alright, so we're gonna click there. Alrighty, so we'll do bovine. I'll pause when I need to change pages. Where's the bar lizard? There it is. I'll put that there since the Kalabawa is pretty easy to get to. Alright, let's get started. I know this is probably the fastest I've ever got started on this, but I'm not my normal chatty self. We'll just chalk it up to that. For those, by the way, for those that have supported the Kickstarter, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. And if I ever seem ungrateful, I'm so very sorry. I don't mean to do so. But anyway. Hopefully, things will pick back up. Fingers crossed. Who knows? Anywho. I guess just a reminder, if you do need to cancel your pledge for any reason, especially if it's a financial reason, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just make sure you take care of your financial situation first, okay? So, with that, let's just go ahead and get into it. Hop into. Like I said, I'm gonna start with the bovine. Let's see. I have split hooves. Yeah. Huh? What's up? Hi, Amaretto. I think she knows. I'm pretty sure she knows. I wish I wasn't this sad. Together. All the leg.
Seems to be a problem with this cat.
Say what?
Seems to be a problem with this cat.
I am Amaretto. I now have a cat. I'm going to pause the session. Ooh! I think kitty cat knows I'm upset. Hi, Amaretto. You just nuzzled up to my neck. Do you really want to be here, or are you just trying to eat my headphone cord? Hmm? Are you trying to eat my headphone cord? It's on your paws. Given the fact which shoulder she's on. Given the fact which shoulder she's on, I have a feeling she's going to be here for a hot minute. Oh, that also, somehow her being here reminds me, I'm still fighting off this migraine, so this is what, day 3? I can feel it constantly trying to form. What's bad is I've gotten sleep. I've gotten plenty of water. I'm pretty sure I've gotten enough food. But what doesn't make sense is my blood sugar. I took it last night. It was 120. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I've had food. I took it this morning. 127. That's high. That's worrisome. I've lost 2 pounds in the span of a day. But still, I am worried. Are you done being up here? Are you done being up here, Amaretto? But yeah, but there's also the fact that I'm feeling constantly hungry, which doesn't make sense because I know I'm eating enough. I know I'm drinking enough. I don't know. I'm just worried, I guess. I'm exceedingly worried. You done? There we go. The Amaretto is done. She has left plenty of fur behind. Alright, let me get my sketchbook back in place. And we will resume. Actually, I'm pretty much done with this page. Yeah, no. I'm done with this page already. Alright, on to the next thing then. Which is in the sketchbook, it's the Calabao. Alright, and let's just get it running. See, herbivore. This thing has 3 pairs of legs? I'm gonna have to change its feet. Note from 2023. Geez, yeah, even I made the realization. Wait, have I already finished that? Or use this close? Yep. Dang, not really a lot of type here. Thankfully, I was able to find the barapede when I was switching over. So I can go ahead and grab that without having to stop much. Instead of reaching for numbers, I think I'll just type out the word, make it a little easier and a little quicker. See, that's based off the dinosaur stuff I watched. Oh yeah, I used to call these things fooder. Though the correct way to say it is fodder. Well, shoot. That was quick. Yes, phone, I'm already in the middle of stream. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause again, since I just blew through all of those. Let's see if I can find the pictures for these. Oh, look at that, I can. So that's the bar lizard female. Do I have a scan of the bar lizard male? I fear I may not. It would appear, surprisingly, that I do not. That's strange. I could have sworn I did. Maybe it's in another spot? That's always possible for it to be in another spot. Nope, it just straight up isn't there. Okay. Let's see if I can rearrange my desk so that I can actually see it. Alright. Grievous. Well. That's that. Alright, well, I guess that means I get to switch over to, the book. Let's see. I have to do quite a bit of rearranging. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh, there we go. That works a little better. Alright, where are the beasts? Where's that note? Here we are, describe the beasts. Let's see, what is today? The 15th. I'll write stuff down next time. Anyway. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm working on chapter 5 now. Oh, I can talk about the bullet leaves. I should be, since I have my sketchbook out, I should be able to make something on that. That's supposed to be an ear or another horn? Well, bar lizards are getting a horn. Roam the fields. Which will set that up for making the blue bovine so unique. Thinking. How do I phrase this? Should I actually give it white talons? Because in my sketchbook, I've got it as white talons. Tempted to go check something, but I've got 4 minutes. I can check in 4 minutes. I shall wait and be disappointed later. I hope I'm not, but probably. Hmm. Trying to think, trying to think. Trying to get my mind off the other thing and think and keep my mind on the story. Not doing well on that. I found round. Hmm. Again, just trying to think. There we go. It's well cared for. Hmm. Again, trying to think, trying to think. It's not that I'm drawing a blank, it's because of the other thing I keep thinking about. Okay, let's just... I'm gonna move my sketchbook back. There we go. Let's see. And that changed the size of the document, and thereby I lost my place. Take a drink of liquid that's preferably hydrating. Not done describing. So. Nah. Hey, we're on our break. How many words did I actually manage? Well, how many words did I write on the story? 93. I'll count that in my next sprint. Just because I'm not done describing the critter. Alright, now I'm gonna go check on that thing that's bugging me. Says 27. Does that mean someone's in the process of removing? Oh. Um. It, hold on. Let me pause. Yeah, someone canceled their pledge. Like I said, that's okay. That's okay. If you need to, you need to, you know. That is fully understandable. Okay. Anywho. Alright. So I need to take care of something since we're in the middle of a grading sprint break. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. Dadgummit. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. You know, I probably should have taken my blood pressure. I think I got one of them little thingies somewhere. Anyway, back back to our regularly scheduled break. How are you guys doing? Y'all okay? Look at us! How you doing today? What you been up to? Hopefully you're doing better than me. How are you doing today? I am sad. And I'm still trying to beat off this migraine with a broom. But how are you doing today, Icarus? Hopefully well? If not, tell me what's up. Or even if it's going well, tell me what's up. Tell me good things. Got home early from work today. We're supposed to get some monster storms, so they sent us home early. That's good. I'm glad. Glad they were thinking. Oh, yeah, apparently, I either plumb forgot or, was not told. Either one is possible. Apparently my parents decided to go to Chicago today? They flew up to Chicago for some reason? No idea why. But for, dadgummit, Twitch. Why are you constantly disconnecting me from chat? Oy. But I'm sad. Some behind the scenes stuff. There's someone who I'm pretty sure is extremely angry at me at the moment, and I'm not entirely sure why. Hopefully I will find out soon. Hopefully they will respond to my question of, hey, what's up? So, basically just kind of sad about that. And honestly a little scared. Oh, also, it seems like my plan yesterday kind of worked. I ended up with a little bit of acid reflux, and it looked like all of my pills did what they were supposed to. Well, except for the metformin. Had 127 for blood sugar this morning. I took it last night, it was 120, so it went up while I was sleeping. I don't get it. Naturally, I am very worried. But hey, I lost 2 pounds. So there's something. But yeah, I'm sad because it's not just an upset spaghetti. It's a very, very, very angry person. Yeah. Glad the pills worked out. Sorry to hear someone may not be happy. Yeah. Yeah, and I know they're super upset at me because I went and I checked the backer information because I'm like, wait a minute, that was at 112, and now it is on the Kickstarter, and now it is very much not. So we're still funded. We're still funded. Just that's that be the case. But anywho, we're currently in a little bit of a break. We finished our first writing sprint, sorta. I'm now back to working on the second book. I've been having to do some world building that I didn't realize I had forgotten about. It's the little things. But I have the information I need. I have it written down in my little lore book. And gonna run from there. See. I get it. I get it. If they're upset at me, they probably would not want to support. I fully understand. There's also the fact that there could be some like financial issues going on too. Oh. Could be a variety of things. It is what it is. Hopefully I will find out soon what I did wrong so that maybe I can fix it. And if I can't, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Hopefully they'll respond soon. Anywho. But what kind of storms are you guys supposed to get today there, Icarus? I think, to my knowledge, I don't think we're getting any storms today. That's true. That's true. Fingers crossed. That or they're just taking time to cool off and then they'll tell me. Which, very good on them. Very, very good on them for taking time to blow off some steam. So that they can tell me what's going on. Hopefully. Budgie. Yo. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, if I don't seem very chatty today, that's why. See, I'm that way. I hate talking when I'm angry. Clear heads prevail better. We're getting some storms coming from the east. Oof, right off the Atlantic Ocean. Uh-oh. Hopefully it won't be terrible. Like super terrible. Maybe you just get like a bunch of rain and some thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. But yeah, if I don't seem particularly chatty today, that's why. I've noticed lately that I really don't like it when, or not necessarily don't like it. Who likes someone being angry with them? I guess it depends on the person who's angry at you. In my case. But, anywho. We got about 30 seconds before the next sprint. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to get the Blet leaves. Storms are supposed to stay south. We're supposed to get some flash flooding near downtown on the military base. Oh, yikes. Hopefully, stay safe. Stay dry. If you can, stay above ground level. But mostly just stay safe, please. Alrighty. Next sprint. I'm actually gonna pause. Go ahead and pause this. Because I need to find the Blet leaves. Because I was a dork and didn't look while I was on the break. Those are all the trees, so it's past that. Kerne, Wilkin sprouts. Is it the other direction? Okay, there's the Blet leaves. So that means it's actually in the opposite direction. There it is, blue leaves, because Blet leaves are... See, yeah, houses 30 miles north should be safe. Okay, that's good. That's good. That is very good. Alright. So... You know what? Let's switch back to the lore book. And go over to Flora. Gonna have... Whoop! No! Dadgummit. My sketchbook decided it wants to close on me. Oi. Yeah, either way, take precaution. Even if it looks like you're gonna be safe, just make sure. Alright, so let's do this. That should work there. Gonna have to change my hands a little. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, back to writing. Stops growing after 100 leaves. I've tried to grow lettuce before. So blet leaves and blue leaves are, one, they're the same plant. One, the blet leaves are just unripe and toxic. But they're essentially lettuce. I've tried to grow lettuce before. I have successfully grown lettuce, have not successfully harvested lettuce. I wonder if there's such a thing as like a lettuce flower. Where are the seeds in lettuce? Anyone know? Alright, so there's the blue leaves. Now for the blet leaves. Oh, I was able to get right to it. Have less than 50 leaves. It's a blet leaf. Well, it's basically more open than blue leaf. Let's see. I have a case from the hubby. And I feel a little better. All right. Let's see. Gotta find that spot again. Okay, lettuce replacement. There we go. I'm okay with the time continuing. Alright, so... let's see. Yeah. Wrinkly leaf balls in the bag. Oop! Gee! Pets! I appreciate the pets. I got a feeling I'm gonna need them even more later. No. Oh yeah, that reminds me I probably need to speak to Heathen again. I sent him a message and asking how he was, and he said he was alive. So that's something. He must be having a rough time, though. Alright. And now I can talk about one of his favorite crops, which is the Adam's ale root. I hate pop-ups. Pop-ups are only supposed to happen when you're, you know, on the internet. They shouldn't happen normally on your computer. Just my opinion. Especially when they get in the way of you writing. Prayers headed your way. You know, I'm not gonna pry, but I just gotta say, don't see anyone. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Clearly, you've never met my sisters. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I just hope it ends good. Yeah, needless to say. Just worried, very worried. Oh. We got a spirit. toaster? It's a toaster. Toastmate. And we can immediately switch to this one. Toastmate is a warm, reliable spirit. Adopted as a mascot by the Monkey Appliance Division, the spirit predates 8-bit by several decades. Oh, wow. As a playful gesture of affection, it will eject a slice of toast from its head. While not edible, its doneness can give insight into the mood of its spirit. You notice Toastmate feeling a bit overdone, try adjusting the knobs on its ears to let it cool off. Just like its digital cousin, 8-bit Toastmates. Ha, I get it, primate. Toastmates thrive on nostalgia and comfort, making them a perfect companion when baking delicious treats. And with that... we only have one spirit left in the spirit decks. At least for this DLC. They've got another DLC coming for travel. Alright, so fish. I know which one to go there. Running water. 30 dishes. Okay, so... dishwashing. Gonna remove the fireplace. I know there's a babbling... Here we are. Whispering Creek. I'll start the music back up because I just realized. Oh! I might move to Inscription. Still not feeling the positive vibes today. See, that's Popsky. Here we are. Yeah, still not feeling the positive vibes at the moment, so gonna keep going with the moody music. Might play Bokura. We'll see. But that'll be after Inscription. That's a mom text. One moment. They're on the way. Oh, so they just temporarily went. Okay, they went to the Chicago airport. They're currently now in Washington State. What the heck? What are they doing over there? Clearly, I don't remember this trip in the itinerary. But at least they landed safely. So that's all I can ask for. Alright, Whispering Creek. What was the rest of it? I know which spirit I need to go. Fish. Pretty sure that's the only fish they could be talking about. Missing something because muted. What's going on? We'll just say someone is very upset with me. We'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it outside of stream. Just the reason I'm not talking much and am a tad bit of an upset spaghetti myself is just I want to find out what's wrong, because I'm not quite sure what is wrong. Well, like I said, hopefully I'll get a response soon. And if the person's taking time to cool off, I'm proud of them for that. I am very proud of them for taking time to cool off. I just hope to get a response soon, because I am worried. And because I am worried, I am sad. Reggie. That's pretty much the gist. So, let us continue the writing session. Try not to think about it. Failing, but trying not to think about it. Issue another server as long as y'all are acting like adults and not children and going to try and solve the issue. That's all I care about. I'm hoping to solve the issue. I'm not expecting a return to what it was before. I'm not at all expecting that. And quite honestly, I'm expecting it to be entirely changed. I just want to know why the person is upset, and just so that I'd be like, okay. I just need to know. You know? And that way maybe I can find out if it's something I can change or if it's just like, well, shit. I'm kind of out of luck here. I appreciate it. So, just a quick little message. Nothing else on it. Don't act on it. Just that. Act. No, not my ear. Ugh. You ever get an itch inside your ear? Such a pain. Womp. Itch inside ear, I get those all the time because I have psoriasis in ears. I hit. Oh! I didn't know you can get psoriasis in there. I guess that makes sense because it's a skin thing, but Jiminy. That's scary. Ack. Camera, all I did was look down at my arm because I got these weird bumps all over the place. I'm not leaving the frame. Come on. I might turn the music up a little, just because the soundtrack is pretty quiet. I do like the fact, though, that the fishy is swimming around in the water. That's cute. It's crazy itchy sometimes. Oh my gosh, I felt that. I'll get these weird, like, wet itches. This is like, oh god, there's clearly something there. And go a scritching and it's like, ah. I now have wax all over my finger. Just wipe it off on a napkin. Bleh. It happens from time to time for me. Let's see. Let's see. Closer to water. Okay, more water. I'm gonna say it's a potato crossed with a kiwi. The Adam's ale root, the roots are, or the seeds are inside the root. Also, admittedly, the Adam's ale root was actually inspired by sassafras root. Hence the name. Because sassafras is, well, originally, sassafras was used to make root beer. I quite enjoy root beer. On another note, I need to take a sip of tea. Whop. Alrighty. I'm gonna count up all the words I've managed to type thus far, and we'll just consider them part of one sprint. So that's 93. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down just a smidge because that's going to start sounding very gross in a minute. I'm also gonna turn it down on my headphones. There's a way to paste. Paste and match style. There we go. So that's 90. What did I say? 93? 93 plus 4. Yeah, it turns out I didn't really need that much to describe on the lettuce replacement. Just a basic description of, yo, it's the blue leafy balls from the first book. Okay, so now for the story beats. 122. Not great, but not bad either, I guess. Okay, so what am I gonna type next? Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I can do blue leaf. Oh, wait, no. That's not supposed to go in fauna. It's supposed to go in flora. Do more Adam's ale root too. I heard a bring. Where's the bring? Oh, Kofi already posted. I don't see anything anywhere else. Alright, so let's do add Adam's ale root. And then the stuff I have typed up here, I can put in that document. Alright, now I get to... Okay, he could just head straight to James's house here. Sweet. Okay, we're good. For the most part. Sorta. Now. Oh. By the way, there's a new scam call going around. Be careful. And make sure you always write down events in your calendar, whether it's your phone, your physical calendar, whatever you use to keep track of events and appointments. We got a call this morning that the husbando was like, oh, you missed jury duty today. And apparently the call was really, really convincing. So I had just woken up and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And apparently the scammer told my husband's like, don't talk to her. You might be accused of cooperation or something along those lines. And I'm like, what's going on? And the husbando's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take care of this. And he went to the courthouse to check things going on. And right as he got to the courthouse, the person like hung up the phone and sent a message apparently asking for Bitcoin. And it's like, wait a minute, this might be a scam. But just to be on the safe side, the husbando got everything cleared at the courthouse. No, he didn't have jury duty. And when he called me to be like, yeah, I got scammed, or I got tricked by a scam call. I'm like, please describe it. And it's basically, oh, you have jury duty. The letter was sent out blah, blah, blah time ago. Like, I think it was, they said it was in May. And the husband was like, well, that sounds reasonable. I could have forgotten. And when he told me about it, I'm like, hun, I would have freaked the fuck out if you got jury duty. And then he's like, you know what? You got a fair point. You would have. I'm like, yeah. I freak out about stuff like that. But needless to say, we've got it taken care of. So be aware that that's one of the new scam calls going on is, oh, you have jury duty. Just check with your local courthouse. If you think it might be real, just check with your local courthouse. So, yeah. Ah, that was really scummy.
Right.
Huh.
I will say, to be fair, they sent me the thing about Bitcoin before I left.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm already out of the house. I might as well go up to the courthouse.
Yeah. Bye. Ugh. Okay, I'm starting to wonder if this headache might actually be caused by a sudden increase in blood pressure. Because it is not going away. Like, it's calmed down, don't get me wrong, but geez. I'm pretty sure we have this little blood pressure machine. It's the one you put on your wrist and you hold to, like, your chest. I may need to try it out just to see. Because keep in mind, my blood pressure is normally, well, I have to use the word was, normally like low hundreds, like 100, 110 over, like 80, 70. I had, relative to the normal population, or at least relative to the 120 over 80, I had a decent blood pressure, but recently over the last couple of doctor's visits, it's been going up. I remember the surgery that I had to have, it was like, it was crazy. Like, it was 100, at one point they read like it was 170 over 90, and I'm like, what the hell, is your machine broke? And they're like, this can't be right. So waited a bit, took it again, 155. I don't even remember the bottom number. I'm like, this can't be right. Something is very wrong here. I know I'm stressed out, but this is ridiculous. Took it again, 133, and they're like, well, we'll just take this one. We'll go with that. And I'm like, this is insane. When did my blood pressure go crazy? Keeping in mind, that was November? I think it was November. It was either November or December of last year. I think. Maybe. Hold on. Rubbing my temple. Ugh. Alright, we got 2 more sprints to go. About to start the next one. I think I'm just gonna have Geese go to James's house, and that'll be my next scene here. So I'll finish describing the area and then go from there. Then I'm gonna bring the music back up. Excuse me. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hello? Well, at least this time it wasn't a robot. Whoever Edward is, they gave them the wrong number. It could have been worse. Could have been another robot. But hey, it was a real person. I'm just like, you have the wrong number. Okay, thank you. Like, all right, that works. Just, I didn't get mad. Yeah, like I said, could have been worse. Oh, I actually managed to get all the boba up the straw. Oh yeah, since the husbando had to go to the courthouse, which is well over into another city. He's like, hey, do you want me to pick anything up on my way home? I'm like, how about boba? He's like, okay, I know a place where I can get boba this early in the morning. And so he brought home boba. It's tasty. And I actually managed to consume all the tapioca pearls this time without having to crack the lid open, which is nice. Let's see. I'm gonna need to reread that section of the manuscript. I think it's chapter... I think it was the original chapter not 13. Chapter 22, maybe? Hold on. I got 8 minutes. That's the sub. That's the introduction of the Gawa Gawa. Let's see. That was the fight. It's mention of the pretty boy. Okay, yeah, this is the James. Oh. Yeah, the ads in a few minutes. Oh dear. I probably should clean up my desk a little bit. Once the writing session is over, actually we're gonna have ads before then. Yeah, I'll go ahead and push ads just to get them out of the way. Hmm? Oh, hi, Starhawk. How are you? Phone problems? That's never fun. That is very much never fun. Yay, ad break's over. And I still have this blasted headache. I would like to know why I have a headache. I've had enough water. I'm pretty sure I've had enough sleep. And I've had food. Verizon network or account, but like the system doesn't see my number on record, so I can't sign in to chat with an agent. Oh, jeez. That's not good. I know that's an understatement, but Jiminy. Hopefully they get that sorted out soon. Can't call because no service, so I'm going to the Verizon store shortly to see if it's at least an account issue. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that you're able to get something done. Wee! Alright, so we're gonna exclude those last 3 words. Yes, I'll use them on the next sprint. But definitely got more writing done this time. Question is, how much? $330 words, that's not bad. That is very much not bad. At 330 even. Which is a bit of a surprise. Oh. Goodness. Pardon me as I blew something down the back of my throat. Jeez. So, outside of having phone troubles, how you doing, Starhawk? And how are the rest of you guys doing? Y'all hanging in there? Y'all working on any projects alongside me? Are you just chilling to the admittedly kind of sad tunes, but tunes nonetheless? Still waiting on that last spirit. I wonder if it's gonna have like a dish on its head, this next spirit. Oh, look how happy he is. He's a little bubbly. I'm gonna poke him. Alright, let me Do I feel hot? My temples are swollen. Not as bad as it normally is, just like during a migraine, but still there. My head feels a little warm to me. But who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna drink some tea. Tea should help, hopefully. Trying to work on a song while I have some free time listening. Yay! Awesome. Working on a metal or rock song. Or light rock. Trying to remember. I know you've mentioned all three. Pretty sure you've mentioned all three. I need to poke around again in FL. Or, yeah, technically FL. The Fruit Loop Studio again. I just need to make time. Well, I can do that on Wednesdays. I want to learn the software. And technically it's not work because I can really just screw around with stuff. Do it for ha-has. And then later I can do it for work. Bounce between the three. This one's a light rock song. Okay. Is it the same one you were working on last time? Or is this a new one? Excuse me, Grievous. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Same one, something's bothering me about it and can't figure out what's wrong with it. Oh. Is it just... does it have lyrics yet? Or is it just the... like the melody and stuff? I don't remember music terms. I know there's the melody, there's the refrain, there's the chorus. Don't ask me which... well, I know which one's the chorus. It's the one that gets repeated. Or the set of lyrics that gets repeated. It has lyrics, but I'm not sure the melody fits it correctly. Okay. Okay. Feels a little off. Felt that. I know, there's been... I think it's Automatic Singer... They do AI music, but they've been making a lot of, not quite theme songs, but they've been making a lot of songs about Transformer characters, which I find even funnier that it's AI. But usually it's that the word choice doesn't quite fit the beat. And it's... oh, excuse me. In some songs it's noticeable, and other songs not so much. Okay. But that could be it. If I remember correctly, that's... do you write the lyrics yourself? Probably a dumb question. Wait, no. You said you've written your lyrics before. Derp-a-derp. I didn't remember. But... I guess where in the song does the lyrics not quite fit? Is it the chorus or is it the others? Or other place? You're probably typing and I'm asking a gazillion questions. I got about 3-ish, little under 3 minutes. Couple of the verses don't quite fit. Okay. Let's see. Is it... Keeping in mind, I have no idea what the song sounds like. Where does it feel like it's off? The front, center, or the end? Maybe time for a thesaurus. Goodness, excuse me. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Front and the end, your questions make sense. Yay! I'm glad they make sense. So the front and the end, so that's, What? Keeping in mind, long time ago, I used to write song lyrics, but they... Not just one spot? Okay. So the center fits, but the tail end... The ends don't. Let's see. Hold on, I need to cover an eye here. Okay, looks like if I have one eye closed, it closes both of them. Interesting. Anyway, not just one spot. Is it throughout? Like, is it like a verse here, a verse there, or is it all in one chunk? And next sprint, let's go. Verse here and a verse there don't fit. Okay, so it's not just one chunk. I'm trying to figure. Let's see. May try changing the tempo and see what it does. That's fair. That's fair. If that doesn't do it, it could just be the syllables of the word choice. That might be it. Because I know, like with the I've been watering my teammates, the Jeffrey the Shark song that I made for how I play Jeffrey the Shark in Marvel Rivals, there's a few things that just don't quite fit, but it's because the syllable of the word doesn't fit. Kind of sort of lurking, can't hear a thing, even at max volume where I'm at, but I will lurk. I appreciate the lurk. Please be careful. Yeah, Icarus, it could just be the syllables being an issue. I also had a problem when I was trying to make a kind of a fan song for Pumpkin Guy. Long time ago at this point. But it was to the tune of Be Our Guest. I have no idea what I did with those lyrics. I know they exist, I just don't remember where. But it was like, be impressed, da 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 da. Yeah, I may need to count the syllables again. There you go. But yeah, the only thing that I was about to say, without hearing the song, the first thing that comes to mind is syllables. Because, yeah, so, well, then again, you can see. Good points they gave. You're welcome. Like I said, this is without me, like, hearing the song, knowing the lyrics. This is just, here's the problems I have had. Maybe it's what you've got going on. We'll see, we'll see. Let's all find out together. Hey. I still want to, I need to find a karaoke version of, I've been working on the railroad. I need to find a karaoke version and then make the lyrics just to that. I would say the same with Be Our Guest, but I'm nowhere near a complete song with that one. But be impressed, be our guest. Yeah. With that one, it's just syllable count. But anywho. Also, by the way, anyone know who's currently, let's see, sometimes get blinders on for things and forget easy solutions like syllable count. Believe me, I have felt that. It's the same way with my writing. It's like, well, actually, it's the same way with a lot of the stuff that I do. I'm like, oh man, I can do all this grand stuff. And it's like, bonehead, you can do this. And it's like, dadgum. Sometimes you just forget the simple things. The easy things. But gee, glad I could help. Very glad I could help. You know, I'm gonna delete this first too. Jiminy. The spam calls continue. Bless you. Okay. Ed, please. Oh, yay, we got a spirit. Last spirit, what's it gonna be? What? Sushi fit. Why does it have a pompadour made out of salmon?
That's weird.
Toss it. My question is, why is it by the sink? The dirty dishes pile up. Running water almost sounds like a river. A fishy pal will enjoy splashing. We're gonna shit you up. Ah, no, come back. The sucker has a frickin'... Look at that! Like an Elvis Presley curl. On afternoons when school lets out, you may spot groups of sushi fin roaming the streets, claiming various black alleys of their territory. I stand corrected. Sushi fin's a greaser. Unlike their much more chill relatives, drizzle fin, sushi fin have a reputation for being extremely territorial, often seen as bullies by other spirits. It's a greaser! Okay, so I was right in... I probably should have said pompadour. They take great pride in the pompadour-like bulb atop their heads, which they use to ram into other spirits. While intimidating, it's actually quite harmless, as the bulb is very soft and squishy. However, in my research, I've come to learn that this is yet another case of misunderstanding. Sushi fins struggle to express themselves, and their head bonks are actually their attempt at making friends and showing affection. It's like a cat! But it's a sushi fish! What bug? I'm not gonna lie, it bugs me that it is near the sink when you're washing dishes. I mean, fair, but just... meh. I've got to see this thing. Hold on. I have to actually see this thing. Oh my gosh. It has little salmon fins. And the oh my gosh, the pompadour is cut into a tail. It forms a straight roll, and it is the tail is just like cut sushi. The body's just a thing of rice. Oh my word. What are the skins for it? I'm gonna guess that's supposed to be tuna. That's the egg one. I can't remember it off the top of my head. My husband likes this sushi. That's it. Tamago. Oh my word, that is adorable. But you know what? I'm gonna get the Cinna Spider. Ooh, they got a chocolate one. I'm gonna use the chocolate one. No, I don't want the Cinna Spider near the dishes. Let's go back to the table. Hi, David. How are you? All right, let's get back to the writing sprint. It's our last one. Gift him. All right, I'm getting it. Hilariously enough, I'm getting in a flow. Let's go. Okay, how do you spell summarized? Well, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go with summarized. I thought sumized was a word, apparently not according to the spell check. Okay, I'm gonna write house. Okay. Not so. This might actually be a short stream. I'm starting to feel my migraine come back. Yes, I'm still fighting it. It's one of those where it almost feels like, man, if I just let it roll through, maybe it'll go away. It's a real pain. It really is. I hope so, too. I'd like to be able to get something done every day that isn't just, oh, sleep. I will say I'm very fortunate. At the very least, I'm in a fortunate position to where I can sleep. And boop. All right. Let's see how many words I've written. Ugh, my neck. Feel like it's better than it has been. Still not my normal. 422. Not bad. Even I had a little bit of a hang up. Okay. So, had a little bit of a hang up about midway through those couple of paragraphs. But at least the dialogue somewhat flows. I'm probably gonna have to adjust it a little bit, but not bad. And I know normally I try and go a couple hours more than I have, but I kind of don't want to risk this headache getting worse and me not be able to do date night with the husbando. So, that said, let me hit Control S on these two files before I do anything else. There we go. There we go. And then I can close my lappy top. For now. But anyway. So, since I have done my writing sprints for the day, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I'll pick someone at random from my list. Depending on who's on. I hope I feel better too. Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music. Let's see. Raiko Inari. Haven't rated her in a long time, but then again, it's been a while since I've seen her, live. Let's see. Blueprint. Stackup.org. That channel doing Helldivers too. Less strategy, more chaos. You know what? Let's raid Raiko. What is she doing right now? She's just chatting, and she's also a VTuber. She is a oh boy. That dude really is everywhere. Anyway. But she is I think she's a kitsune. Think it's kitsune? Pretty sure fox, definitely, but it might be kitsune. I don't remember. It's been a long time. So, oh man, I didn't even create stream bingo this time. Whoops. All right. But like I said, I know this is a short stream. Normally I go a lot longer, but health. So, with all that said, y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions. I will see you guys on Thursday for an animation stream. Hopefully. I will attempt to feel better. So. And again, the Friday should be a 12-hour stream unless this migraine decides it wants to stay, in which case I will have to weigh my options. With all that said, see you on Thursday. Good night, everybody. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's go raid Raiko Inari.